Anybody hiring? Anybody need a temp? Make a hell of a temp. I can do temp work. I'll do that. I'll be honest, I don't answer phones, so I don't do that. If it's important, they'll text. Great water cooler conversation. I'll stand in that water cooler. I'll talk about water all day. I'll tell you about the time I pushed the red knob and it came out hot. Great at water cooler talk. I've never worked in an office. I assume you only talk about water at the water cooler. Is that right? Yeah? Okay. Yeah. Let's give it up for our sponsors. PB. I got a bone to pick with them. Oh man. They cut off my power. Because I didn't pay the bill. What? That's crazy. What are you, business now? New View window cleaning. I hired them to do my deck. He changed the color of it. It used to be a nice earthy brown. And he comes over, it's sparkling white. He says he's pressure washing, but I know he's painting them. Yeah. All right. Let's do prepared material. See how that goes. I was taking a piss the other day. I'm going to be a little more raunchy than the other guys. I hope that's okay. I think we really eased into this awkward show that we're doing. I was taking a piss and wearing a button-up shirt. One of the buttons fell off my shirt. It went into the toilet. And then I quickly inspected my shirt to see which button it was, and I realized it was one of the unfastened buttons. And guys, you'll never feel as fat in your entire life as the day that the unfastened button simply can't take it anymore. I like to think it was just sitting there looking up at the rest of the buttons, just holding on for dear life, and he was like, man, screw this, I'm getting out of here while I can. I will take my chances in the watery depths and whatever lies beyond. But, you know, I gotta hand it to the other buttons. In the face of tragedy, they really held things together. Thank you. I'm gonna be up here for a really long time. At least it's gonna feel that way to me. No, I never worked in an office. I used to work at a restaurant as a server. I was really bad at it. I didn't understand working at a restaurant. Like, it had a lot of policies that I didn't understand. Like, one was that you had to be clean shaven unless you were growing a beard. That one always really confused me, mainly because I wasn't aware that there were other options. I also didn't know that you could just take basic facts about the universe and proclaim them to be restaurant policy. I didn't know that you could just be like, hey, from now on, if you drop a cup, it's going to accelerate at 9.8 meters per second squared towards the ground. It's our new policy. It's got nothing to do with gravity. I got so many complaints as a waiter that I eventually just stopped giving my name to tables. Which really backfired, because now there's just a bunch of reviews on Yelp that describe me physically. So now Yelp is just full of stuff that's like, yeah, Jack White, who ate his feelings, forgot to put in our appetizer.
Oh my god, that's so mean.
Or,
Jack White, who ate his feelings.
the guy from the prequel to The Big Lebowski only refilled my sweet tea one time. Or the love child of Jon Snow and Samwell Tarly told my mom to eat poop. She didn't even order any. One time when I was waiting tables, a customer asked me for a glass of water, and I jokingly said no. And then I forgot to bring her a glass of water. So in her eyes, she said, hey, can I have some water? Her waiter said no, and then she never got any water. Sometimes you gotta really earn your stiff, you know, guys. Felt good about that one. What else? Working at a bar has been really interesting, especially with our current political climate, you know. There's been a lot of political discussion groups coming into the bar recently. And I used to hate them, because they would just get rowdy and talk politics and drink. And then I remembered, you know, they're a lot like the Founding Fathers. History makes the Founding Fathers out to be these old men, but that's not true. They were young, they were in their 30s, and they literally started a revolution. And they did it from a bar. Which means that there was at least one server in 18th century Boston that absolutely hated the Founding Fathers. Every week she would just have a new story about how horrible they were. Like, yeah, they came in for 6 hours, they bitched about their taxes, and then they left me 4 shillings. I swear to God, if they ask me one more time why we're out of tea, they know damn well why we're out of tea. I was working the day after Trump got inaugurated, which was, of course, the historical Women's March. And it was one of the busiest days I'd ever seen at the bar. And usually we can like pin that to like a concert nearby or something, but this was actually because the American people took to the streets and they got out and they protested and they worked up an appetite and they got some food. And this of course happened in Chattanooga, it happened in other cities, it happened all across the country. Everybody protested, got hungry, and went to eat. That means that hatred for Donald Trump is so strong that it actually stimulated the economy. Which also means on day 2, he was kind of doing a good job. Yeah. I have a father. It's that one coming. Dad was a good dad, he's a good guy. He used to coach a little league team when I was a kid. He went so far as to actually personalize all the trophies at the end of the year. So all my friends, they got all these cool trophies that said stuff like home run hitter, or secret weapon. And I got hit by the pitch so often that my own father made a trophy that said ball magnet.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It was coach pitch too. So whenever people complain about participation trophies, they never received one from their father that said ball magnet. I think participation trophies can be okay, as long as they insult your child too. Keep that in mind, new parents. I see you, new parents. What brings you guys out today? Just getting out of the house? Her first? Is it a boy or a girl? It's a girl, what's her name? What? Audrey? It's a beautiful name.
Aww.
How old is she?
Wow.
How old? 11 days? Holy
What?
smokes, man. So how's the adjustment been going? Because like 11 days ago you didn't have a baby, and now you do, so I assume these 11 days have been very different. Lot more poop. Lot more poop. It's amazing how much they poop.
More poop
Yeah.
jokes. Yay.
You know what I did is, my niece would poop, I just stopped feeding her. Yeah. And then child services came, problem solved.
Oh.
These are, I'm making it up. Making this up. No children have been harmed in my care. I do love my niece though, she's awesome. She's 3 years old now. So she's like coming online as a person with like a personality, you know? And I got to take her on like a little uncle niece date. And I took her to Chick-fil-A. And I got her a fruit cup and some chicken nuggets. And then I ate one of her mandarin oranges. And she goes, Uncle Ben, you took one of my oranges and you didn't ask for it, and you're supposed to ask people if you can have their things, and you didn't, and it's okay, you made a mistake, but you're supposed to ask for things. I was blown away. Because A, apparently she can talk now. And B, I had never been chastised by someone so concisely in my entire life, let alone a 3-year-old. She was just like, this is what you did wrong. It's okay, you made a mistake, but here's what you can do to rectify that behavior in the future. I thought it was amazing. And then I took her to the movie. And, you know, at that age, you gotta take them to the bathroom first, so they can pee, so you don't have to leave the Jungle Book or whatever. And had her propped up on the toilet, she peed, and then as she was getting off the toilet, she totally face planted onto the floor, and I felt so bad. Just like sprawled out like a little angelic dead body, pants around her ankles, and I looked at her for a second, and I thought to myself, like, oh,
Poor baby.
this is karma. That was my fruit cup, Claire. I was letting you borrow it. You'll understand one day. Don't judge me, new parents. So is that it, Donnie? Is that time? I was gonna do like another 20 minutes. I'm having a blast in here. These guys are eating it up.
Clean it up.
I'll do one more. I'll do the old tiny roll. Went to a music festival down in Old Gulf Shores, Alabama. Anybody from Alabama? That's the worst state you can ever go there. I went to this music festival, and I had to pee, and I waited in line for the urinal for like a long time. And just before I could get into the porta potty, there was this bro, and he cut me off. He got in line in front of me, and I was very angry at him. And then just before he shut the door, he turns around and he looks at me, and he goes, "Roll Tide." It was at that moment in my life I decided that the next time I do something terrible, I'm going to end it with the phrase "Roll Tide." Like the next time I stiff my waiter, I'm gonna write "Roll Tide" on the tip line. Or the next time I push over an occupied porta potty, I'm gonna scream "Roll Tide" while I do it. I want all of you in this awkward structure that we're in to join me in this endeavor until eventually Roll Tide has the same connotation as white power. Because let's be honest, folks, how different are they really already? They're practically interchangeable. It used to be like, white American is the best cheese, Roll Tide. I like NASCAR because black people never win, Roll Tide. I want all of you to do this with me. And together, we can make that horrible state maybe just stop winning national championships. I don't really know what my end game is. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.
Just enjoying this, and thank you, Megan, for letting us do this. And hopefully we'll be back next month. Ben is the host of Free Kittens, a free comedy show at JJ's Bohemia every Wednesday night at 8:30. And there's also another open mic at the Honest Pint at 9 o'clock on Mondays. And I highly recommend, if you enjoyed any of us, head on over there. And if you're feeling brave, sign up and go up yourself. So anyway, thanks for your time, and